Hey guys, in this video we are going to learn how we can make this clone effect. So without wasting any time, let's move towards the CapCut. Okay, here we are. Now here we will use a 16:9 ratio over here, and then I have added my audio. If you don't have, you should like assume like what type of beats you want. Then you will add this overlay. This is also available on my Discord. Now, after this, we will add another overlay, this cutout, and it is also available on my Discord if you want this. Now, we are making the background over here. So, if you have your own background, you can use that. But over here, I'm just making and creating my new background. So, first of all, we will adjust our clips over here. After this, again, make sure that you add another overlay. This one, this is a grill overlay. This is also available on my Discord, and we will go back to this adjust after adjusting. We will go back to the buildings overlay where the cutouts of the building for like changing the color of it by merging it down according to the background. So we'll go to the adjustment, we'll go to the graph, and we'll set the white graph like this, so it will get a darker effect. If you increase the white graph upside, it will get whiter. If you decrease it, it will get a little bit darker. So after this, we will add our character, the cutout you want, or if you are using any animation, you can also use it over here. The process will be same. After adding your cutout, adjust it. After adjusting, make a copy and drag it just right under it, just like this. Then we'll add some keyframe over here. So go to the second beat. As you can see over here, on the second beat, add a keyframe over here. Not on this, but the above one, this one overlay. Then skip one beat, go to the next beat and add a keyframe over here. Now make sure to add these so it can get the reverse, like the backward motion on the same position. Now go to the center beat of this, and then go to the basic of this, go to the rotation and set the rotation up to -23, so it should look like something like this. Then drag it to this side, go to scale and reduce the scale up to 5 points. Here I was having 74, so I have reduced it to the 69 by reducing the 5 points, and then adjust it like this so it can get that movement. Go to the ending, and at the ending we will just inverse the position. Like we will go to the basic, we'll set the scale up to 69, then we will go to the rotation. And the previous we have in -23 rotation, and over here we have minus in the +23. Then we'll go to the backside, the keyframe where the movement is happened. We will go and check the where is the position. The x-axis is 1 -111 and y-axis is -95. So over here we will set the axis in the positive way, like it will be 111 not -111. So make sure you do this according to the properly, and we will set the y-axis up to 195, which is the same, so it doesn't look like that the position are not moving in the perfect conditions. Then we will add the graph. We will use ease out one graph over here. Make sure you add this graph. So after this we will check it out 1 or 2 times. Then if you want to add the aura in this, I will also provide you that. So for the aura, you have to duplicate both of these overlays. So click on the first overlay, duplicate it and drag it right under it, just like this. Then duplicate this overlay or this image and drag it right under it. Then after adjusting these, we will set the layer. We will set the layer of this one. Go to the layer and select it and drag it to this side, so it doesn't come at the top of the overlay that we want. Then after doing this, we'll go back to video effects, and we will go to retro and we'll select the JVC effect. Add the effect, then go to the adjustment, set everything up to 100 over here. Make sure everything is 100. Then we will go to the object and select the object to this overlay, as you can see, and then make 2 copies of this effect. After making 2 copies, make one more copy and go to the object and set the this overlay and make 2 copies of this, so we can get the glow behind both of our character, the moving one and the one which is standing still. Then we'll go to the video effect, go to the nightclub, and then we will select the colorful effect. The specification will be all, and we will set the object to this overlay, so we can get the color changing effect over here. After this, make sure that the overlays are at the correct position. Then we'll go to the main adjustment, go to the HSL of the main adjustment, Then go to the purple color and set the saturation to minus 100 or it's minus 50. I didn't recognize it, but make sure to reduce the saturation completely. So as you can see over here, everything is almost completed, but we have to add one more thing. We have to add overlay. We will add this overlay and we'll go to the adjustment of this, go to saturation, set the saturation to minus 50 so we don't get any colorful animation. Then we'll go to layer and set the layer like this. Make sure it's behind all of the overlays. So after adjusting this, your video is almost completed, but I think that the very slow, so we will increase the speed, we will increase it 2x and then again adjust this overlay. So now it should be good. Okay, now it's looking pretty good, better than then export your video. Your main free clips is available now. After exporting this, go back to the same project that you were working, delete everything that you have, but before deleting, import your exported video over here. As you can see, I have imported it. Then delete everything that you have added in this project. So after deleting, make sure everything is looking good. Then go to the second beat of this. So we have to change one more thing, that we have to change the aspect ratio. Go to the aspect ratio, set the aspect ratio up to 3/4. Then add a keyframe over here at the second beat, increase the scale like this. Then skip one beat, go to the next beat. And over here, we'll add a keyframe just like this. Then we will go to the starting. At the starting, add a keyframe, increase the scale by your thumb. So we can get this zoom out effect. Then go to the center effect where we have to zoom in on the character, which is the glowy part. So we'll go to the basics, set the rotation up to 23, 21, depending on how much you want to rotate it. Then go to scale and increase the scale up to 420. Now it can be changed according to your need. You can increase the scale or zoom in according to until you are satisfied by that. I think it's looking pretty good. So after this, make sure it's good. Then go to the ending. Now over ending, we will just copy paste the same that we have over here. Is increase the scale up to 240, and in the rotation we were having 21 over here, 22 over here. Now in this we will use minus 23 over here. Then adjust it by your thumb like this. But we have to increase the accuracy, so we'll go back to the keyframe where we have added the position. We'll check the position, what the position was there, and then copy paste the same position at the ending, but in the negative format. The x-axis of this will be in the negative format. So make sure you do this properly. The reason behind doing this is to give the rotation a complete accuracy that we want in our edit. So if you will try to do this by your thumb, so you might get some a little bit errors or something like that. Make sure that the zoom in and zoom out must be good according to that. Then after adjusting these, we will add keyframe over here. We will use ease out one over here. We will use graph. Sorry, I said the keyframe, but we will use the graph ease out one. So check it out. If you are satisfied by this, you can export your video. But I think that I am not satisfied by this because the zoom in is not good. So I will just increase the scale and adjust it again. But make sure that you are satisfied by your video, then you can use whatever you want to use. So I'm just forwarding it because I have told the same thing again and again. So I hope you all guys have learned something new. But if you want to add effects in between of them, you can also add the effects. But if you don't know how to add effects, I have also made a video on how to add some peaks or how to add some glitch effects. Then export your video, and if you want to use this multiple time as shown in the shorts, you can copy paste the same video under the same song. It will be absolutely on the beats. So up till now, I hope you have learned that how to make the clone tools. So wait for the next tutorial and peace out.